and ICE is making nearly 500 arrests in the span of just 33 hours. The New York Post cover, "The Iceman cometh." President Trump also signing more executive orders, including one designed to block illegal crossings. And he told Sean Hannity that Joe Biden's failed policies forced him to take swift action.
Why would somebody say that open borders are good, where jails and mental institutions from other countries and gang members right off the streets of the toughest cities in the world are being brought to the United States of America and emptied out into our country? Why would anybody that even likes, you don't have to love our country, you have to like it. Why would anybody that likes our country, the Democrats, allow that to happen? And even now, I watch them on television, they're trying to justify it. You can't justify it.
So those ICE raids taking place in many parts of the country, including the sanctuary city of Boston. That's where Bill Maloogian went on an exclusive right along with ICE, and Bill joins us now to tell us what he found and what he saw.
Before he starts speaking, man, I heard that they swept through the city this morning. They went crazy. They took about a good 40 people today. It took a good 40 people, all criminals, all people with records that they already had the list of names. They already knew who they were looking for pretty much by the time this all started this morning. They already knew who they were looking for. And they got them. They got them. Now, I don't know how much more they are going to be doing, but they are here in Boston already.
Bill, good morning.
Bill, good morning to you as well. In the early days of this new Trump administration, ICE officials tell me they're taking what they call a worst first approach, meaning they're going to target the worst of the worst criminal alien offenders first. Well, we were given exclusive access to join the elite ICE team right here in Boston as they go into sanctuary jurisdictions and enforce immigration law.
Good morning, everyone.
It's a frigid 5 degrees in the pre-dawn hours just outside of Boston, where this team of elite ICE officers is briefing on their targets for the day.
We're going to be targeting some extremely violent offenders today.
Within moments, the officers are on the move, with eyes on their first target.
Looks like we got movement, target vehicle coming out.
They quickly take him into custody. He's an MS-13 gang member wanted in El Salvador for aggravated murder. And he has an Interpol red notice out for his arrest.
We are targeting very violent threats to our community.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal.
Oh my gosh, hold up. I gotta see that again. My man said, I'm not going back to Haiti.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of
If you ain't going back to Haiti, where you going then? Where you going? I know it's tough out there in Haiti, man. I've been covering Haiti. I know what's going on in Haiti. And I don't blame you if you don't want to go back. But if you ain't wanting to go back, where are you about to go, sir? Because apparently you cannot stay in the United States anymore.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
Obama deported a lot of people too. He must not know. He must be new here. Obama deported a whole lot of people. He was called the deporter in chief at one point.
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Señor, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls collateral.
So you guys got your main target just now, but you got somebody else. What just happened?
So our main target was released by a sanctuary jurisdiction, not honoring a detainer. That person was released back into the community, and when we went to go find him, he's with somebody else who was previously removed from the United States. So he's going to go today too.
And that is exactly what Border Czar Tom Homan has warned would happen.
When we find the bad guy, he's probably with others that are in the United States illegally. They may not be a criminal priority, but we're not walking away from them.
ICE Boston says they will continue to go into sanctuary jurisdictions and do their job.
Today was a good day. Today we took several significant public safety threats out of our communities. Unfortunately, a lot were released by sanctuary policies, but we're here to tell the Commonwealth and the rest of the country that we're going to find them whether they're released or not.
Man, they're not playing around, bro. They are really not playing around. And I really, it hasn't even been a week yet. And things are being done at a phenomenal and rapid pace. I mean, I think we're going to see like one of the best economies we've ever seen, one of the best job growths we've ever seen. And, you know, I think we're just going to see less crime on the streets unless we have those that, you know, are just lawless and they don't care nothing about the government. They're evil people. They have evil intent, and maybe, you know, they're going to be crime out there for them. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. We know, you know, that, you know, not everybody is perfect. Not everybody is a law-abiding citizen, but I feel like we about to see a very safer, more normalized America. I think that this is a positive thing. They're targeting the criminals. This is nothing that is new. ICE is not new. Deportations is not new. This stuff is not new. It's been happened before. It's happened plenty of times. It's not new stuff. So I know people are making it seem like, oh my God, what is going on? Everybody's going to get deported. No, not everybody's getting deported. It is criminals. They're going after gang members. They're going after convicted felons. The worst of the worst, even in America. That's who the police go after. The worst of the worst. Sometimes, you know, we got the corrupting. I get that. But we ain't talking about the corrupt stuff. We talking about the normalized, everyday police officers that's just doing his job. He's doing the right thing. He's going after the criminal. And usually the criminal is doing some egregious stuff. That's what I'm saying. But I think we're going to see a lot more safer streets because of what Trump is about to implement. And I respect that.
And guys, shortly after we finished filming, ICE Boston told us they arrested 2 more targets in other parts of town away from our cameras. One of those targets is a previously deported Honduran illegal alien who was arrested for raping a woman while putting a gun in her mouth. The other target they got is a Haitian man who first flew into the United States in 2023 as part of President Biden's controversial migrant flights mass parole program. Well, they just picked him up yesterday because he's been arrested locally for sexual assault. We'll send it back to you.
Bill Mallusian, it was fascinating to watch all of that. I think I was just saying to Bill, this is terrible for Joe Biden and the legacy that he tried to leave behind. A question from me, how soon will they actually be leaving the country? Does that take a long time?
It depends what country they're from. If they're from cooperable countries like El Salvador, Guatemala, countries like that, it can be quick. It can be within days or weeks. If it's countries that are harder to deport, countries that don't cooperate with the U.S. as much, it can go into a process of months. But the Trump administration is changing policies with something called expedited removal. The bottom line is people at home don't need to understand all the policies. The Trump administration is just going to work as fast as they can to get all the people you just saw on camera there out of the country as fast as possible. They're also going to use their State Department, now led by Marco Rubio, to put pressure on countries that don't cooperate with the U.S. as much when it comes to those deportations.
Bill, just two points of clarification here.
Makes sense.
Seems a lot of these crimes are associated with sex crimes. I'm just looking at the list a bit earlier today. I don't know if that generally is the case or not. And second, if Boston's a sanctuary city, how are they allowed to do this? Because we told there would be resistance.
We were told that.
Boston doesn't have to cooperate with ICE, but there's nothing they can do to stop ICE from coming into their city and enforcing the law. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. And that's the point ICE makes to us is, look, they don't have to cooperate with our detainer requests. They don't have to tell our officers when they're releasing somebody from jail. But we're going to do our job. We have our intel guys out in the field. We have people with eyes all over the place, and we're going to snatch those guys. So they can make ICE's job more difficult, longer, and more dangerous, but it's not going to stop ICE from doing the job, guys. The bottom line is, ICE says it's safer for everybody involved if locals would just hand these guys over in jail once they're arrested, but they don't. They let them out onto the streets. They don't tell ICE about it, so ICE has to spend a lot of resources gathering intel, finding these guys, and then going out into the community to do arrests, which could be dangerous. You saw that combative Haitian man, and then you saw, in the case of that one MS-13 member, his friend got snagged. They weren't even looking for him. They were looking for the MS-13 guy. They picked him up because a sanctuary jurisdiction released the MS-13 guy. ICE found him and then found the guy he was in the apartment with. They found out he was an illegal alien as well. So now he's going to be deported too.
Wow.
Listen, man. It was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. This is what the American people wanted. It was clear as day. This is what we wanted. We want safe streets. I don't care if they immigrant or if they American. We want safe streets. Now, I feel bad, obviously, because, you know, this whole thing it sometimes can get out of hand. It can get a little egregious. But for the most part, I think that this is out of good intentions. Getting criminals off the streets is not a bad thing. I'll say that loud and I'll say that proud. That's just my opinion. And that's just my thoughts. But I want to know your thoughts. So let me know y'all thoughts down in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts, man. This is the real deal. ICE is back. This is not new. If y'all think this is new for y'all people that are now coming into this immigration stuff, ICE has been around for years and they've been doing their thing. They haven't been doing their thing in the past 4 years because the Biden administration just let anybody and everybody into the country. So now they're cleaning it up. And I think I understand. I understand. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Please smash that like button if y'all enjoyed what y'all saw. Hit that subscribe button too if you're new. And until next time, man, it's your boy Dgotsauce. Peace.